everybody. I'm going to use OBS Studio for recording this particular session, and I'm going to take you through my course Embedded System Design, which I teach the TY BTech students. I'm myself Prabha Kasliwal, uh, Associate Professor and Dean with School of Humanities at MIT Academy of Engineering, R&D, Pune. And this is prabhakasliwal.genome.com. I configured this course and it's wonderful. This is what my dashboard of my courses of T by BTech ESG 2020. It is having in total 49 participants who are enrolled in this particular course. And if I see this 49 participants, they are mostly enrolled and attached in the groups. So I have attached this particular student in group 1 of ESG 1 and the student in ESG 5, ESG 8, ESG 7. So I have also formed a small group of the students for typical assignments which they can take it as a teamwork. Now, moving forward, these are my contact hours. Every Thursday to Saturday, 9 to 10, I have a class, and 2 hours of practicals are planned on Thursday evening. Meeting in office hour on every Tuesday, 2:30 to 3:30 is on my Google Meet, and this virtual meet is actually helping me to get connected with my students. The theory classes are conducted on the GoToWebinar platform. On my first day of my class, I asked them to share the first application which comes to their mind when we are, the first application which comes to their mind when we are talking about embedded system design. Okay, I've shared the syllabus copy, the class-wise timetable, the question paper, and the question bank and the simulation software. My syllabus copy gives you the detail about what are the course objectives and course outcomes of this particular course, what are the detailed contents which are going to be taught in this course, what is the list of the practicals we are going to perform, and how many are the hours for each of the topic allocated. The practical is going to be conducted through the MP Lab IDE environment. I have created a suggestion box where the students are free to come and write their suggestions for the next class or any they want openly can talk to me through this particular chat window. A course outcome and program outcome mapping also is shared with the students so that they realize this course, how it is getting mapped into the real-time world and what is expected after they pass out in engineering. This is my embedded system introduction, some of my course notes which I've shared with my students, a PDF. I've taken a pre-session quiz on embedded system for the students, a NEPTEL video, and my own embedded system design introduction video I had shared with my students and asked them to view it before the class and come to the class so that we can, in a flipped classroom mode, discuss about what is embedded system all about. And this video
Broadcast.
about I given a very pre-survey question of what it is pre-survey question which I took on
all
our
about.
LMS,
Okay,
which is
so
phone.
now the pre-survey was: have you studied any processor microcontroller before? Yes, there are 89% students answering yes and 11% answering no. So don't worry, this was
This
just
was a
for
pre-survey
me
quiz
to
which I had conducted
take an
at the start
overview.
of my
Then,
course.
do you know any embedded system? Yes, 74% have told yes, 26%.
So I'll go back to my LMS, and here I have created the groups for this purpose because I've given them an open-ended mid-semester evaluation assignment, and for each student that is formed in a group of 5, I've given an independent assignment interfacing GSM modem to pick 18F4520, pressure sensor, humidity sensor, PIR, so that they understand the applications and accordingly design this particular open-ended assignment and come up with the submissions. That this will actually help them in making this particular course more that's a practical oriented, and they start understanding this particular subject in depth. I will the deadline I'm going to extend the deadline because this is a complete semester course. But one of the submission which is done by my student, I would like to share it and show it here. That particular student has done an interfacing of GSM modem to pick 18F4520, and this is their writing. Their group is ESDG1, and these are the students involved in the group with their roll number and giving all the details about the interfacing, the GSM modem, the interfacing diagram, and the program also. And this is what is expected from them in the assignment. Moving forward, this actually platform has actually helped me in conducting a lot of activities, and these are the activities which I've conducted for my students. I've taken a quiz, and the quiz was on instruction set, quiz on architecture, and a quiz on analog to digital converter. If I take this particular review of this particular quiz which I conducted on an instruction set, I can show that there are 53 attempts which have happened by the students, and this is how this was a CBM quiz which was conducted for the students. And if I review one of the attempt of any of the student here, okay, I go back and show of one of my student, any randomly pick up a student, okay, I can take this student, and this is a CBM marking scheme. Okay, so in CBM marking scheme, how confident they were. So it shows that this student has given 10 responses, the accuracy was just 30%. So okay, so and it suggested that you are overconfident using the certainty level. 30% is you are using a C2 level, and response for one you have used only a C1 level. Okay, so this is what talks about the CBM type of quiz. So I've conducted two quizzes on CBM type, and one was a normal quiz where grading of them all was done. So in this quiz, if I see an attempt of a review of one of the student here, this was a normal quiz where I did not take it as CVM type, but whether the answer is correct or the answer is wrong is all nicely shared with my students. So this platform has actually helped the students to go visit timely and come back whenever they want to refer to any topic and understand what are the activities which are planned. One more very interesting assignment which I've given about the embedded system design is the consider the chocolate vending machine from the perspective of embedded system design, and rubrics also mentioned 4 marks for 1 mark for size of memory, for program memory, the data memory, the peripherals used, designing steps, and algorithm. um, so this is interesting platform wherein I could configure it, and my students are very very happy. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank each one at IECE and the trainers for taking so many efforts, and taking conducting the classes and creating a pool of trainers who in turn are facilitators in their college and going back and sharing their experience with the faculty. And in this in turn, the whole teaching fraternity is becoming more confident and upgrading their skills in going virtual mode. Earlier we were all very skeptical about how to go teach in virtual mode. We won't get a nod from the students whether the understanding, the first impression about the course. But the virtual mode, because of all these different e-content development tools, teaching learning techniques, pedagogy, has actually made us confident, and our students are also enjoying, and that is reflected in our GoToWebinar tool, where it shows the engagement of the students and the participation through hand raises and the question answer session. So a great learning, and it was a joyful learning, and thank each one of them at our institute and at IC to conduct it in such a wonderful fashion. Thank you, one and all.